Good morning, children. Welcome to the English language class. Today we are going to read chapter number 3, Nouns. And in this chapter, we'll learn about countable and uncountable nouns. So let's begin this chapter with an interesting exercise to understand countable and uncountable noun in a better way. So let's start the chapter now. You are not sure about the quantity of the ingredients and utensils you will need to bake a cake. List the items you can count under how many. The other items go under how much. So here, suppose you are baking a cake and you have given a list of items and you cannot count them under the how many or how much. So let's do it. You can see two columns are given on the left hand side of your page. The column is how many, and on the right hand side you can see the column of how much is given, and the list of ingredients is given in the middle. Now to separate it, just find out the first item whether it is countable or uncountable. First thing that we should know that countable nouns always answers the question how many. If you'll ask question how many, if you get the answer in a number, then of course it's a countable noun. An uncountable noun always answers the question how much, quantity. So on the basis, let's start. The first item you can see is bowls. If I'll ask how many bowls, it will give you number 4 bowls or 5 bowls. It means it will go under the heading how many. It's a countable noun. And the next one is floor. It's a uncountable. It gives you the answer how much. So it will go under the how much category. Sugar is uncountable noun. Milk, again uncountable. Eggs, countable. Raisins, countable. Cocoa powder, uncountable. Chocolate, countable. And vanilla essence, uncountable. And the last one, sieve, countable. So in this way, by asking question how many and how much, we have separated the list of items. Now let's move on. Now let's read these sentences. Rahul has a dog. Ritika has 3 pencils. Dog and pencils can be counted using numbers. These are countable noun and they answer the question how many. Now look at these sentences. There is enough rice in the bowl. The water gushed out of the cave. Rice and water cannot be counted. These are uncountable nouns and they answer the question how much. Now next exercise is Rohan's mother asked him to buy some food items and he bought exactly what she had asked him to buy. Now identify any 6 items shown as countable or uncountable. Again, let's make 2 columns for countable noun and for uncountable noun. The first item I'll select here is of banana. So I'll write countable noun banana. Apples, I can see apple in the picture, it will go in countable noun. And I can see carrots, it will also go in countable noun. And now uncountable nouns. First I'll write milk, then sugar, and then water. So I'll list them in all these two categories, that is countable and uncountable. Now the next one is fill in the blanks with much or many. The questions which will give you answers of how much or how many. Of course, you know how much give you about the uncountable and how many gives you the answer for countable nouns. How dash siblings do you have? How many siblings do you have? How many biscuits do you want? Biscuits can be countable, so I'll write many. How much money is needed to buy this shirt? Money, uncountable. How many pages does this book have? Pages can be counted, so I'll write how many pages this book have. Then how much cloth is needed to make a dress? To make a dress, how much cloth is needed? Length of the cloth is asked. How many people attend the last session? People can be countable, so I'll write many, it can be counted. Now let us read some common words and phrases that can be used with the countable and uncountable nouns to show their quantity. Countable nouns. For countable nouns, we use a, an, many, few, and several. And the examples are: there is an egg in the basket. The box has several ribbons. And for uncountable noun, we use much and a phrase like a little. And the examples are: add a little butter to the dish. How much water do you need? And the words used for both countable and uncountable noun, that is for affirmative sentences: some, a lot of. Examples: there are a lot of flowers on this tree. I want to drink some milk. All these are affirmative sentences. And for countable and uncountable nouns, for the negative questions, we use any. There is not any soup in the bowl. Are there any apples in the basket? Any will always answer you as no. Any means no. It always gives you negative answer. Now complete these sentences with the answers to the question in the bracket. Cow is countable noun, but milk is an uncountable noun. And you have to write the answer as directed in the bracket. What do we get from the cow? The answer would be milk, and the milk is uncountable noun. So in the same way, we have to do rest of the sentence. One is already done for you. Umbrella is a countable noun, but dash is an uncountable noun. And the hint is, what does an umbrella protect us from? Rain. And the answer is rain. And it's an uncountable noun. Then car is a countable noun, but dash is an uncountable noun. And the hint is, What fuel does a car run on? And the answer is petrol, which is a uncountable noun. Wallet is a countable noun, but dash is an uncountable noun. What do we keep in a wallet? Money, which is an uncountable noun. Beach is a countable noun, but dash is uncountable noun. What is a beach full of? It's full of sand, and sand is uncountable noun. Now, Srinath and Ahan have decided to cook mixed vegetables for dinner and write C for the countable and U for the uncountable nouns, and add a number in case of a countable noun and the amount along with the unit, that is gram, kg, liter, in case of an uncountable noun. So let's do the first one, which is an uncountable noun. Oil, uncountable noun. So we'll write unit for oil, measuring unit for the oil is liter. 1 liter oil, uncountable. 4 gingers, those who are countable, we have to write the numbers, and in box we'll write countable. Then 5 beans, countable. 6 onions, which is countable. 4 carrots, countable. 1 kg salt, that is uncountable. 1 gram chili, that is uncountable. 7 peas, that is countable. 9 potatoes, that is countable. 6 capsicum, that is countable. 4 cabbage, countable. And 250 gram turmeric, that is uncountable. Now, two countable nouns together can sometimes create an uncountable nouns. For example, mountain, that is a countable noun. River is also a countable noun. But when we write them together, it can create a beautiful scenery, and that is a uncountable noun. Work in pairs and think of 5 such uncountable nouns that are made of uncountable nouns, that are made of countable nouns, and now share this with the class, that you have to do it on your own. And the next one is learning with ladybird. This also you'll be doing on your own. And you have to say the time like this. That's 3 o'clock, 5 past 3, quarter to 4, 10 to 4, 5 to 4. Just you have to do it on your own. Just we use what time to ask when the things happen. What time do you get up and what time do you go to school? Exercise based on the question what time. Now write what time and match them. Here, everywhere. On sentence number 2, 3 and 4, you have to repeat the same thing. What time? And after getting the answer, suppose what time do you eat breakfast, and you have to match them with correct option as given. What time? 7 o'clock. One is already done for you. And next one, that is what time do you go to school? So you'll write 5 past 8. In the same way, you'll be doing third and fourth on your own. And the next exercise is also for your activity, and this you'll be doing on your own. And now the chapter completes, and that's all for today, children. Thank you and have a nice day.